So one of the mistakes I see people when they practice long breaking putts, they're not really giving enough thought to keeping the ball on the high side. So here we have a right to left breaking putt, and I've put these little markers out here to create a bit of a pathway. If we can keep the ball on the high side, we let Lady Luck have a bit of a chance of getting the ball in the hole. The moment the ball goes below the hole, there is zero chance of that ball going in. But if we can keep it on the high side, we might hit a spike mark, we might just get a nice lucky bounce. Lady Luck can play its part and it might just fall in the hole, provided we hit it at the right speed. So I want to see a lot of practice thinking about missing down on the high side of the ball or of the hole. If we can, and it's something you can easily train for, but I see a lot of people just practicing. There's the ball, there's the hole, and they just hit. And so many people miss toward the low side. So this is something that can be trained, and this is how I get my clients to train. So we've got this nice little alleyway in here. I've probably overdone it, so it may not go in, but we're trying to practice keeping the ball on the high side. So that ball is kept on the high side until the very end. Nearly went in, but it did go toward the low side. So you can see there's a fair amount of break. It's about a 2% slope as it gets near the hole. So it's going to move sideways at the end. So that's not a bad putt, but it did fall slightly below the line. So I would have another go. And I like to, when I'm practicing, to make everything real. Get behind. Line it up. Go through your pre-shot routine. And I'm just envisaging this path, and I'm trying to visualize that my ball is going to stay on that path. Went in. Nice putt. That got lucky. But I kept it on the high side. I hit it at the right pace. It gives me the best chance of the ball falling in. So when I'm on the golf course and I'm playing, and I'm standing here lining up, guess what I'm visualizing? I'm visualizing all of these little red markers here, and I'm just envisaging my ball staying on that pathway. So imagine if we had a fairly narrow path with steep sides. If you fell off the path, you're going to fall hundreds of feet. You'd be pretty scared. But if we make the path reasonably wide, well, you're a chance of staying on that path. It's only if you look down and you think, oh, I don't want to go there. So if we can just practice keeping these little pathways, and we see the pathway, we just have to keep the ball on the path, and we're going to give ourselves the best chance of keeping the ball on the high side and giving us a chance to hold the putt. If you want to get better at putting, I'm going to put a link to another video just up here I know is going to help improve your putting.